Hi and welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. So for those who have been following my Vlogmases so far, you'll note that I have been on holiday, and yesterday was our last full day of holiday and we were in Filey. So I like to think of this as a little holiday after our holiday, because we really did just try and relax yesterday and not do very much. We did take a little walk down the beach, and I'll insert some footage of that now, along with some footage of me opening my day 10 advent calendar, which is from So Much More. This is North Yorkshire Water Park. Park run. We're halfway around the first lap. It's very cold and icy. So the sea's down there. We've just walked up these steps here from the beach, and there's a little bee garden here with a beehive, honey pots and a little bee sculpture. This is a really little pretty bit in Filey. So I'm just recording very quickly my opening of my advent calendar. I think this is going to be pins. Let's see. I'm just relaxing. I'm in my hoodie, which is the Chillax hoodie from Lydia Naomi. I've got the material to make another one because I love it so much. Oh, I was completely wrong. It's not pins. We've got hooks and eyes, small, and there's 14 sets in there, so they're really handy, aren't they? Yeah, good for the back of dresses, you know, above the zip. Thank you, Jess. And I'm just going to sign off now and catch up with you again tomorrow. When I arrived home, this was waiting for me, and as you can see, I've already started to rip it open, but I didn't, but then I realised what it was going to be, so I thought I would open it live on camera, and you can see my reaction. So I might just have to cut out a little bit of the rustling. So here we go. I'm so excited about this. Oh wow, oh it's gorgeous, oh absolutely stunning. And I was hoping I'd get one with black and white on it, and look at these, the blacks and the whites, as well as the beautiful colours on the front. And this is a diary, and it's made by Adam Sows, who I'm sure you all know of and follow. He does some absolutely stunning things. Yeah, he was showing this on one of his Friday shows, and as soon as I saw it, I thought I have to have one of these diaries. Went straight on and ordered one, and apparently I was lucky to get one because I was listening to Rachel Stitched Up, and she was saying that She'd gone on to try and order one, but they'd all gone. Yeah, so I was really lucky to get one of these diaries. So it's a 2023 diary. Oh, and look at that. Wow, look at those birds. Now, I don't know much about this type of fabric, but I think it's a Tula fabric. People who know about it will be able to tell me. So it's a page per day, and this is going to be really handy and keep me organised. I have got a lot of things actually planned for 2023 and some very exciting things happening, and I find it difficult to keep track of everything. So this is going to be really useful. Now, I'm not really kind of a diary kind of person, but we've been doing a weekly planner at the start of every week to plan out what we're going to be eating and what's happening on that day, and it's really helped me to become a little bit more organised. And if I'm thinking, oh, what am I making for tea tonight, or if I need to get something out of the freezer because I do a lot of batch cooking, then I can just check the diary and you know, make sure I'm prepared. And yeah, we've also got a calendar together, but it's going to be really handy if I can have one and carry it around. So I'm going to have to get some kind of bag or something to put this in so it doesn't get spoiled. Thank you, Adam, for sending this, and it was just disappointing that it didn't arrive before I went on holiday, so I've had to wait to unwrap it. But I'm absolutely delighted with it. I don't think Adam watches my channel, but if he is, then thank you, Adam. I really appreciate that. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing a little bit of Filey. And on the way home, we stopped at the supermarket and got some provisions for the next few days. And so we've got some, you know, fresh fruit and salad and things to have for our meals. I've done some washing and just been tidying up a little bit. I also had to clean both of my bikes because I had an issue with one of them. I have two bikes. One's like a very inexpensive one. It was the cheapest one I could find. I use that one the most because I don't mind locking it up outside of, say, where I go swimming or the shops or what have you. But with that one, the brakes were really loose, so I'd really have to squeeze on the brakes to stop. And so I thought, this is getting a little bit dangerous now, so I better stop using that one. So I started using my little bit of a nicer bike that I've got. I was cycling just before my holiday and I hit a pothole, and I thought afterwards, oh, I wonder if my bike's okay. Anyway, a little bit further down the road and I'd got a completely flat tyre. It was about 7:15 in the morning and Ben had to come and rescue me. You know, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that I can't actually change a flat tyre. I needed to clean my bikes because I'm having somebody come round tomorrow to fix my bike. He's going to fix the tyre and he's ordered some parts for my other one because he says he needs to change the cassette or whatever. I don't really know, but he's had a look and thinks that needs changing. So I said go ahead and fix whatever you can on the bike because I just rely on my bikes so much for transport. So yes, I've been busy cleaning my bike, and I also had to clean some of my shoes because they got very muddy while we were out and about on different walks here and there. So let me open the next advent calendar and then I'll talk a little bit about my home kind of situation. So this is day 11. And it feels like a pen or and actually I think it might be a seam ripper. Let's have a look. I wasn't very good at guessing yesterday, was I? Yes, it's a seam ripper. It's a Prim Love one. And this, if you've watched my vlogs, you'll know that I use a quick unpick. Well, I would say every single project actually. So, you know, this is going to become in very handy. And actually, I was only just thinking I could do with some new ones. And I do like the handle on that. Yes, pretty good. So, in terms of what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing this Freya top and my ready to wear brushed cotton shirt, and I've just got a pair of leggings on because for travelling I didn't want jeans or anything too tight, just wanted to be really comfy. And when I got home today, I was thinking, oh, I can't wait to get in my sewing room, maybe to just start on a project, but I've been a little bit too tired today. I do have another day off tomorrow, which is really good, but I have got some chores to do tomorrow. I've got to drive Ben to work, then I'm taking the car to the garage. I think it's going to be there for 2 days or something. Then I'm going to run home afterwards. I think the garage is about 6 kilometres away or something like that. So it'll be a nice little run in the morning. I'll quite enjoy that, I think. And then I'll be back home, and then maybe I can get in my sewing room and get some sewing done. But that brings me to another thing that I wanted to mention to you, because our home situation at the moment is just not really ideal, because we rent this house off our friend, and he's been through a few family and personal issues, and even though his office is down south, he comes back up and stays here with us 2 or 3 nights a week. He actually works from our house on a Monday and a Friday, so he is going to be around tomorrow working. So even though this is an absolutely lovely house, it just doesn't really feel like our own at the moment. But we had to move out of our previous house because our landlord was selling, and so they gave us notice and we moved last year. Now, when we decided to move in here, the situation wasn't quite the same with the landlord, and he had his own place down south, but he had to give that up. So yeah, it's just a little bit like not ideal, and I think that's kind of why we have booked to go away a few times, and you know, it has been enjoyable being away and just having time to spend together with just me and Ben. But I don't want it to not sound positive, because I am very lucky, because I do have this little room and it's just all full of all my things. It's kind of a little sanctuary to me. And when he actually tried on his ready to wear shirt that fits him, it actually looked really ill-fitting compared to the one I made him, which I was very pleased about. But then he said that shirt was also a little bit tight under the arms, and I'd measured that shirt to kind of see what would fit him. So what I've decided to do is to unpick a little bit of the where the arm meets the side seam underneath the arm, and just put in a little diamond shape just to give him a little bit extra room, and you won't see that because it'll be underneath his arms. So yeah, I do plan on doing that as soon as I can. I don't know where I'm up to with that in the washing though, so I'm going to have to get that washed and dried before I can do the alteration. But yes, otherwise I've not decided what I'm going to make. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!